So a dive watch to me means if I fall in a pool, it won't break. I don't go diving. I'm from Queens. Maybe if they throw me in Jamaica Bay with the cement shoes, my watch will live. In this video, we're gonna check out these cool Casio Duros. And I was lucky enough to find the blue Casio Duro. This thing is freaking awesome. Model MDV 106 1AV and 1AB. I believe the blue one is the 1AB. This one was really hard to find. I found images of it on Google and was able to eventually track someone down in Israel on eBay that had this watch. Today I tried to follow that link back to the seller page and I don't think that they had any available, which sucks, but I'll put the link up anyway. I guess if you keep grinding and looking, you can find it, but it does seem to be pretty rare. Case diameter is 44 millimeters. It's a quartz movement. It has the date display. Lume. The battery life on these is 3 to 5 years. Water resistance is 200 meters, it's about 650 feet. And the crystal, it's mineral crystal. For the price, 44, I think I saw them up there for 44 bucks for the black. You can find them anywhere. I think I even saw them, I think I saw these black ones on sale at Kmart online, or maybe it was like Walmart, I don't know, something like that. But anyway, these aren't hard, these are definitely not hard to find. This one, I had a hard time finding the blue one, but I was lucky enough to just find this person to send it to me. Yeah, I love this blue one. I wear it to work, and it's cool because it's, you know, it's a little bit dressy, but it's not too, you know, it's not like overly dressy. If you wear like some bright colors, it really pops and it looks nice. It's definitely more like maybe like a summer watch. This is a little bit more formal. Obviously, these are dive watches. They're not dress watches, but they still look good. They're still a little dressy. This one always looks nice with a dress shirt. The blue one, I love it. So yeah. These are pretty dope watches, and for the price, I think, again, I saw this one up there for 44. This one I think I got for 70 or 80. I think that the seller probably knew that I wouldn't be able to find it anywhere else. So, and if I'm wrong about that, let me know, but I've been looking for them just even to put a link up, but I'm not really having too much luck with that. So, Casios are great watches. You know, I remember my dad took me to, when I was a kid, my dad would take me and my brother to Chinatown. And I remember he would get us the Casio digital watches. I forget the model number. I have one upstairs. But and I also remember one time when I was a kid, I was at Rockaway Beach, and I was digging in the sand, and I found a Casio, a digital Casio that looked like it had been there for, I don't know, I guess years. Maybe not, even if it was there for a couple of days, but it was still working. You know, in the summer heat, New York gets really hot and really cold, and that thing was just under the sand at the beach, and that thing was still going. So yeah, Casios aren't dress watches. You know, they're not that they're not dress watches. They're not luxury, super expensive watches, but these are great watches. Casios have always been really good watches. The digital watches are awesome, and these are really cool. I love them. They're big. This is a big watch. And with the NATO, it's even bigger on the wrist. But yeah, these are dope. I love these watches. I actually don't wear the black one as much as I probably should. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think it's because I don't like this band that much. So I think I'm going to put on this snake skin or alligator or whatever it is. And maybe I'll try that. I'm not a big fan of these rings on the NATOs or the Zulus. I'm actually, you know, I'm not a watch specialist, and I can't really figure out the difference between a Zulu and a NATO. So if anyone can tell me that, just jump in the comments. At any rate, I really don't like these rings. They're really bulky. I really love the strap. I love the way these straps go on the Zulus and the NATOs, these bands, like I almost wish that they were these metal rings. I almost wish that they were smaller and like a little bit more disguised. Obviously, you need these or at least one of these on this end because it holds it in. And then if your wrist is small enough, you'd be able to come through on this side and like fold it up, and then it looks, I guess, nice. You do one of these, and there's even guides on like different ways, proper ways or ways, whatever, to wear a NATO. But yeah, so my wrists happen to be too big for that. When I put it on, I can get it just through. So if I'm lucky, this thing will just be kind of sitting like this. It'll just maybe reach there. So I don't really have much room to flip it back. So I've actually thought about cutting these out, or one of them, just like taking a metal cutter and just ripping that bad boy out, or one of them. It's just too bulky. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. So I think on this one, whereas on this one, it doesn't bother me as much. I think that the two-tone, the blue with the black face, and then this two-tone band looks so dope. I love it. I have no issues with that, and I kind of like that high gloss on the rings on these. It doesn't bother me. I think maybe it blends a little bit more on the blue, whereas in the black, because of the contrast, it just pops so much that I don't know, it just looks a little tacky. But so I think I'm going to switch this one out with these and have a look at that.